Something's wrong in Las Vegas. The city that never sleeps is silent. The Strip, once packed with tourists, music, and chaos, now feels like a ghost of itself. Hotels stand lit, but half the rooms are empty. Casinos still spin, but fewer hands are playing. It's like Vegas forgot how to breathe. Just a few years ago, this place was unstoppable. Record profits, sold-out weekends, and a new mega project breaking ground every month. But now, the energy's gone, visitors are down, locals are leaving, entire blocks feel abandoned. So what happened? Is this just a slow season or the start of a bigger collapse? Tonight, we go beyond the bright lights and the PR smiles. We're pulling back the curtain on what's really happening behind Las Vegas Boulevard, the hidden numbers, the failed projects, and the cracks in the city's illusion. Because the Strip may still shine, but under the neon glow, Vegas is dying. When you walk down Las Vegas Boulevard today, it doesn't feel like the Vegas people remember. The lights are still there. The glow of the Bellagio, the giant screens outside Resorts World, the fake Eiffel Tower, all of it still shining like nothing ever changed. But the streets, they tell a different story. The crowds are thinner, the noise is softer, the air feels heavy. What used to be a place of non-stop chaos now feels fragile. Locals notice it first. The taxi drivers, the casino workers, the dealers, they'll tell you business isn't what it used to be, that weekends are slower, and weekdays are sometimes dead. You can feel it in the energy. Vegas isn't dying overnight, it's fading slowly, one empty table at a time. The question is, why? For decades, the Strip has survived everything. Recessions, scandals, even a global pandemic. But this time, the cracks go deeper. Because what's happening in Vegas isn't just bad luck. It's the result of decisions, patterns, and a system that's finally catching up to itself. Let's start with the most obvious sign, the prices. Once, Vegas was known as the city of cheap thrills, $10 buffets, free drinks, $50 rooms. The idea was simple, make it easy to come here, and people will spend once they arrive. Now, it's the opposite. Rooms that used to be $99 are pushing $400 on weekends. A cocktail at a mid-tier casino costs $22. Parking isn't free anymore. Resort fees, another hidden tax, add $45 a night to your bill. Vegas became obsessed with extracting every last dollar from every visitor. And it's starting to backfire.
People are noticing. Tourists don't feel lucky anymore. They feel used. They see fewer comps, fewer perks, fewer wins.
They still come once, maybe twice, but they don't come back as often. Then there's the gambling itself. Casinos built their empires on slot machines and blackjack tables, but younger generations aren't playing like before. They'd rather spend money on experiences, shows, concerts, food, nightlife. Problem is, even those experiences have become formulaic and overpriced. For the first time in decades, Vegas isn't adapting fast enough. It's recycling old ideas wrapped in new neon. Every new mega project promises to change the Strip forever. But behind the marketing, it's the same pattern. Overbuild, overspend, overhype, and then wonder why the profits don't match the dream. Take the Fontainebleau. It took over 15 years to finish a billion-dollar monument to hesitation. It opened half empty with luxury rooms no one was booking, restaurants barely breaking even, and a massive staff turnover in the first few months. The building is beautiful, but beauty doesn't fill hotel rooms. Just a few miles away, smaller casinos like the Tropicana and the Mirage are vanishing, literally. Tropicana is scheduled for demolition. The Mirage will soon be rebranded, maybe replaced. Every demolition feels symbolic, another piece of old Vegas erased to make room for something shinier, more corporate, and less human. And that's part of the deeper problem. Vegas used to have personality, grit, charm, and chaos. Now, it feels like a simulation. Every new resort looks the same. White marble, designer shops, overpriced sushi. The Strip is turning into an airport efficient, sterile, and replaceable. Meanwhile, the locals are being pushed further away. Wages haven't kept up with costs, rents have doubled, many who built this city, bartenders, dealers, housekeepers, can't afford to live near it anymore. They commute from distant suburbs, working longer hours for fewer tips, just to keep the lights on. When the people who make Vegas run can't survive in it, the illusion starts to crack. And tourists can feel that energy shift. The smiles are forced, the service feels rushed, the magic fades. But beyond economics, there's something else happening, something harder to measure. Vegas is losing its myth. For decades, this city sold a story that anyone could come here, take a chance, and win. Even if you lost, you still felt part of the dream. Now, that story feels broken. The house edge is higher, the odds are worse, the fun feels transactional. People don't come to escape anymore, they come to post. Vegas became content, not experience. The illusion that made it special is dissolving under the weight of algorithms and greed. If you talk to the old school workers, the ones who've been here 30, 40 years, they'll tell you something that sticks with you. They'll say Vegas used to care about keeping you here, now it only cares about cashing you out. That line sums up the city's transformation perfectly. There's also the competition factor. Other cities learned how to steal Vegas magic. You can gamble in dozens of states now, no need to fly to Nevada. You can party in Miami, see shows in New York, or even gamble online without leaving your couch. Vegas lost its monopoly. And without reinvention, it risks losing its soul. The Sphere was supposed to be the next big thing, a futuristic marvel to reignite the Strip. It worked for a while, millions of views online, glowing headlines. But that hype faded quickly. One landmark can't fix a citywide identity crisis. Vegas keeps betting on spectacle, but spectacle without substance doesn't last. What's missing now is authenticity.
People want real stories, not just lights. Real wins, not just marketing slogans.
The tragedy is that Vegas could fix this if it remembered what made it special in the first place. It wasn't the billion-dollar budgets or the influencers or the corporate takeovers.
It was the feeling that anything could happen here, that the night was yours, that luck might actually change.
That's what brought people back over and over again. But today, everything feels calculated. Even the chaos is scripted. And maybe that's the biggest reason why the Strip feels dead, not because it's empty, but because it's predictable. Look closely at the skyline. You'll notice something strange. There are fewer bright lights than before. Many billboards stay off longer at night. Some casino signs flicker, not from style, but from cost cutting.
It's subtle, but it's there. A physical reflection of a city dimming down.
And yet Vegas won't admit it. The headlines still shout record profits. Executives still talk about growth. But on the ground, the workers know the truth. The dealers, the valets, the waitresses, they see fewer guests, smaller tips, shorter shifts. They see a system that's starting to eat itself. That's the real story behind the dead Strip. It's not about a single casino, or one bad year, or a temporary slump. It's about what happens when a city built on illusion forgets how to dream. When greed replaces excitement and spectacle replaces soul, even the brightest lights can't hide the decay. Vegas isn't gone. It's still standing, still beautiful, still alive in flashes. But it's not the same heartbeat anymore. It's slower, colder, louder, but emptier. And maybe that's the warning for every city built on excess. When you chase the illusion for too long, reality always catches up. Vegas once promised that what happens here stays here. But now, what's happening here might be a glimpse of what's coming everywhere. Something's wrong in Las Vegas. The city that never sleeps is silent. The Strip, once packed with tourists, music, and chaos, now feels like a ghost of itself. Hotels stand lit, but half the rooms are empty. Casinos still spin, but fewer hands are playing. It's like Vegas forgot how to breathe. Just a few years ago, this place was unstoppable. Record profits, sold-out weekends, and a new mega project breaking ground every month. But now, the energy's gone, visitors are down, locals are leaving, entire blocks feel abandoned. So what happened? Is this just a slow season or the start of a bigger collapse? Tonight, we go beyond the bright lights and the PR smiles. We're pulling back the curtain on what's really happening behind Las Vegas Boulevard, the hidden numbers, the failed projects, and the cracks in the city's illusion. Because the Strip may still shine, but under the neon glow, Vegas is dying.